Hi everybody, it's Cyclone and today we're gonna review the Völkl Vöstra 6. Let's go. So Völkl just came out with their new updated line and the new technology is gonna be called Vöstra. So basically how Völkl are working, they had for example the Vcell technology and then went into the Vcell technology and now they're calling their new technology Vöstra technology. So I'm really excited to see how this technology is gonna affect the overall racket, because I really enjoyed the Vcell technology, and so we'll see if it's an improvement to the 6th line. There's definitely a racket that I've used more in the Völkl lineup. This one I'm not really familiar with. Yes, I've hit with the Vcell 6, but it's not a racket that I really remember. But basically what I can tell you from the feeling that I had is it's basically like a pure drive, but with a lot more comfort. So you have the stiffness, but you have the comfort also, so should be a really interesting racket. Let's go straight with the specs. So this is a 100 square inch head size racket with an unstrung weight of 275 grams. And you have a string pattern of 16 by 19. The look of the racket is insane. It's a bit like Wilson are doing. So for example, if you're looking at the racket with a certain light, it's gonna look white. But if you're looking to another light, it can look purple or I don't know, white purple at the same time. So yeah, a really interesting design. Now let's go on the court and let's find out how this racket is playing. Alright, on the court with the Vöstra 6, the first thing that I felt was how easy the racket is to play with. During this playtest, I was using the Völkl Cyclone Tour at 54 pounds and you know, it was really playing well in the racket. I felt like it was pretty easy. I didn't felt any discomfort. Obviously with Völkl racket, they're really oriented with comfort, so it's pretty normal, but you felt a lot of power. But one thing that I was really surprised was with the 275 gram unstrung, I thought that this racket would be a bit more unstable. No, I was aware that I was playing a bit above the level that normally the player are using this racket, but it was really holding up pretty well. Even though the ball was coming fast with a lot of spin and all that stuff, it was still keeping the pace, and yeah, I was really surprised by that. For the slice, it's fine. It's not the best slice racket obviously, but I would say that it's doing the job. It's really for spin shot that it's designed for, but it's also doing great flat shot. At the volley, it's not unstable, but it's not great. You know, it's more a racket for a grinder from the baseline. So with keeping that on mind, it's really doing the job perfectly well. I feel maybe with the Vöstra technology a bit more comfort and a bit more power. That would be the main difference, but you're still keeping this solid Völkl quality. And I think that it's something that if you already tried one of the, no matter what the Völkl you tried, you can really feel that it's a quality, a German quality racket. And so yeah, definitely feeling that, and yeah, a great racket overall. So I was really surprised by the way that the Vöstra 6 is playing. It's an easy racket with easy power, but you have kind of good spin and you also have some kind of control. So one thing that I don't like from a racket, it's when a racket is too easy to play with and you don't, for me, it loses all the fun. But this one is the perfect blend between fun, but at the same time you need to feel a bit focused to play with this one. I would say that one of the big points for me was the weight. Yes, it's a light racket, but the balance is really well done with the stiffness and you don't feel like you're losing the stability of the racket, so that's perfect. So it's one of the only brand where I feel like they can do this perfect blend between light racket and stability. So yeah, definitely really good. I would say that it's probably my favorite racket in this type of weight. So yeah, really good job. What the Vöstra technology is bringing is basically a bit more power, I would say, a bit more forgiveness, a bigger sweet spot a bit, I feel. But yeah, nothing, too crazy, but it's just a good improvement that will make you love the racket a bit more if you're an owner of the Vcell 6. So I would recommend this racket to everybody who is playing with a pure drive, with a stiff, powerful racket that is searching for comfort. Yeah, definitely consider to buy this racket. Let's finish with the rating. So I would give this racket a really good grade, probably 8.99 out of 10. So that's it for the video. Hope you all liked it. Don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe. And see you next time. Bye bye.